Wi-Fi link. The earth we walk on, build on, becomes unstable. When it starts moving violently, it can feel as if there is no safe place for us.
What makes earthquake dangerous is that there is no warning. An earthquake can happen at any moment. It could be today, tomorrow, next week, or next month.
But don't you worry, there are tips you can follow to make sure you're prepared when earthquake hits.
First, have an emergency family plan and supply kit. Each member of the family needs to know how to get out of the house when an earthquake strikes.
So here are the 11 important items to have so that your family can be safe and comfortable for at least 3 days.
Water. First aid kit with instructions, medical records and medication needed by family. Foods that won't spoil like canned foods, and of course don't forget the can opener. Battery operated radio and extra batteries. Flashlights, multi-purpose tool, copies of personal documents, family and emergency contact information, extra cash.
Next, if the shaking happens,
Drop down. Take cover under a desk or table and hold on. Stay away from bookcase or furniture that can fall on you. If you're indoors, stay until the shaking stops and you're sure it's safe to exit. If you're outdoors, find a clear spot away from buildings, trees, and power lines. Drop to the ground.
Now that you've learned on what to do before and during an earthquake, but what do you need to do after an earthquake?
Check yourself and others for injuries. Provide first aid for anyone who needs it. Turn on the radio. Don't use the phone unless it's an emergency. Stay out of damaged buildings.
Expect aftershocks.
Now that you've learned all the safety tips when an earthquake strikes,
now let's move on to volcanic eruption safety tips.
Volcanoes can erupt explosively or ooze magma for weeks or even years. Either way, they can be cataclysmically destructive.
a volcanic eruption can be an awesome and destructive event. Here are some tips on how to avoid danger and what to do if you're caught near an eruption.
As much as possible, stay away from an active volcano. But if you're living near an active volcano, keep goggles and a mask on an emergency kit along with a flashlight and a working battery-operated radio, and know your evacuation route.
If a volcano erupts in your area,
Evacuate only as recommended by authorities to stay clear of lava, mud flows, and flying rocks and debris. If you are not evacuating, close windows and doors and block chimneys and other vents to prevent ash from coming into the house. Before you leave the house, change into long-sleeve shirt and long pants and use goggles or eyeglasses, not contacts. Wear an emergency mask or hold a damp cloth over your face.
Lastly, here are the tips you need to follow after volcanic eruptions.
Listen to your local radio station for civil defense advice and follow instructions. Stay indoors and away from volcanic ash falls areas as much as possible. Use a mask or a damp clothes and eye protection when cleaning up. Look for and report broken utility lines to appropriate authorities.
failing to evacuate flooded areas, entering floodwaters, or remaining flood had passed can result in injury or death.
Flooding is a temporary overflow of water onto land that is normally dry. So here are some safety tips that you can follow when a flood occurs.
Gather emergency supplies. Listen to your local radio or television station for updates.
Stay away from down power line and report them to the power company. Return home only when authorities indicate it is safe. Clean and disinfect everything that got wet. Mud left from flood water contains sewage and chemicals.